Hello, very warm welcome, and the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix will go ahead after quite a lot of controversy. For those who don't know, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix was under review and may be cancelled. Yep, around 12 miles away there was a missile attack at an oil depot. As we know, as you can see on the background, F1, big sponsor of Aramco. A missile attack happened at this oil depot around 12 miles away. Was it a missile attack, a terrorist attack? And there was a big doubt about the Grand Prix going ahead. Now, this happened during FP1. F2 went ahead as normal. Then we had a meeting before practice 2. Practice 2 was delayed 15 minutes. And then FP2 happened as normal. And then another meeting was called. Teams, drivers, Domenicali, the president, and the local authorities in Saudi Arabia. So, the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix will go ahead. So, you've got a missile attack 12 miles away from the circuit, and they're still going ahead with the Grand Prix. Wow. Now, the main priority is safety for media, mechanics, TV, anyone who's working in Formula 1, safety car, medical, drivers. Safety is paramount. Now, it's already controversial that we're going to Saudi Arabia in the first place. They know about this, Formula 1. Formula E, before Formula 1 even went to Saudi Arabia, Formula E had a missile attack. So they know that this was a possibility, and they still chose to come here. Last year was not really a problem. This year seems a problem. It's controversial at the highest level. Now, politics and sport shouldn't mix. It is no place for it. It shouldn't mix. We've seen it a couple of weeks back with Nikita Mazepin. Sport and politics should not mix, and we've got it again here. That is the facts. You mix the two, you're asking for trouble. Should Formula 1 be racing in Saudi Arabia in the first place? Probably not, but we know why we're coming here, for the money. It's exactly the same at Qatar. They're choosing money over the history of Formula 1, and this is what you get. Now, I pray to God, everyone associated with Formula 1 is safe, and we can have a good race, and then we need to review. But a huge brave decision by the president, by Domenicali. They've been assured by the authorities that the Grand Prix is safe, security is high. But to have an attack 12 miles away from the circuit you're racing at is a huge risk. And if it does backfire their decision, then their job becomes untenable. It's a touchy subject, a massive risk. But the race continues. That's the facts of the matter. The race goes ahead. It's kind of ironic that Sebastian Vettel's not here. Obviously, he's still out with COVID. He's a very outspoken driver, so it would have been interesting to see what he made of the situation. But the Grand Prix goes ahead. Now, all over social media, people have been saying, cancel the Grand Prix. Cancel the Grand Prix. It's not safe. People not bothered about Formula 1. Safety is paramount. And people feel the safety of everyone working in Formula 1 is not there. This is an attack that happened 12 miles away from the Jeddah Corniche circuit. A missile attack, a terror attack on the oil depot. And that oil depot was something to do with Aramco which is also a massive sponsor of Formula One. Aramco's all around the circuit on the sponsor boards. I mean, you can see it on the picture. I know that's from 2021, but still in 2022, Aramco is a big sponsor of Formula One these days. Comment down below your thoughts. Where do I stand on it? I want to... If it's safe, I'm all for Formula One happening, if everyone's safe. Now, that's my main priority. Everyone's safe. If it's too risky, then the Grand Prix should be cancelled. Cancel the Grand Prix, rearrange it, and replace it with a European venue. This is where it boils back to. You go into these countries that are controversial at the highest level, where, again, you go back to the politics where, you know, all this nonsense that I'm not interested in politics, but we know what happens in these countries. Qatar, Saudi Arabia. You come in here because of money when you've got the historics like Hockenheim, Nürburgring, Turkey, Malaysia. You could even go South Africa, but they choose the money. The calendar right now is shocking. It's nowhere near good enough. Comment down below your thoughts, would love to know. On safety grounds, I think probably this race should have been called off and we replace it and go to a new venue. But as we stand, the Grand Prix goes ahead, even though we had a missile attack 12 miles away from the circuit. A massive risk by Formula One. They say they're standing together, they race as one. Formula One have to stick together. Lewis Hamilton's been very vocal. He's come out and said before, Lewis Hamilton, cash is king. People like to slate Lewis any opportunity, but he's speaking absolute facts. Cash is king. And again, that seems the case here. Probably 90% would say this Grand Prix should have been called off. And as we stand right now, the Grand Prix is going ahead as normal. Let's hope everyone is safe. Let's get through this weekend. Let's hope everyone's safe. And then once we finish this weekend, I think Formula One have to take a big decision not to come back to Saudi Arabia. Simple as that. Of course, you got the F2 drivers here as well, so yeah. The main priority is the safety of everyone associated with Formula One. Adios.